Oh, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Light It Up.
Good morning, jerk offs.
How are y'all doing today? I want to thank my sponsors. You see them all right here. Amaya's Fresh Mexican Grill. If he don't make it fresh, his mama's gonna slap him. Then you got Mint Cannabis. Can I reach it? Can I reach it? Can I reach it? There it is. There. There it is. Mint Cannabis, 8 Mile Vodka, Lane's Pizzeria, Monroe Nutrition. Look at that. Look at that beautiful thing right here. Wow. Delicious. What's up, Tony? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Little Brown Jug, Nerdy Designs, Mugsy's, Sports Bar and Grill, and the Monroe Sports Center. Thank you all for your support. Boom. So behind us is the world. There's no specific place. It's just 4K the world right now. Good morning. Happy Monday, jerk offs. Well, good morning, Sharon. So I've decided what I'm going to do here. Not right this minute, but sometime throughout the show, I'm going to do a spotlight. I'm bringing the spotlight back. And I'm probably going to bring the Earth Dweller back too. Good morning. Not today. I'm not bringing the Earth Dweller back, but I am bringing the spotlight back today. Good morning to all the beautiful people out there. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Yes, Keith. Yes, I hope so. Good morning, Michigan native. Tony says IWR. Yeah, boy. How's everybody doing? What's up, Sharon? How was your week? Michigan native, how was your week? Tony, I already know you were doing good. Keithy's show, Squared Circle Shenanigans, will be on tonight at 7 p.m. with the grimy Zach Thomas. Everyone have a fantastic day indeed. Good morning, David. Sugar donuts in the house. Good to see everybody here. Good to see everybody. So I'm just chilling. It's a good morning. I'm in a good mood. That's about it. What did we do this week? This week was a pretty chill week. Didn't have to do a whole lot. Podcasts. My mom's in town. Summer vacations on the way, right? For the kids. Sounds like fun. Gonna try to listen while I'm at work. Got a slight sunburn at the beach. Yes, I'll be watching Squared Circle Shenanigans later. Thanks for reminding me. Dude, lucky you got a burn? I wish I had a burn. Putting them hours in at the tattoo shop? Hell yeah. This is my newest one. I got this, I don't know, a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna bring about 15-minute mark. I'm bringing the spotlight back, and we're gonna listen to. I don't know if we're gonna spotlight Spooky and Trash Dog and Rico Baby. Those are the three spotlights today. Trash Dog they're all music. Well, Spooky's not a music artist. Spooky's a videographer. Well, I mean, he is a music artist. Spooky is a rapper. He's a videographer. He's a movie maker. He's a what is it called? Haunted house creator. Like, you name it. Spooky's the man, and he never stops. He's a good dude to spotlight, especially for bringing back the spotlight, right? And then so I'll be spotlighting one of Spooky's videos, but it's for the artist Rico Baby. And then I'll be spotlighting Curb Talk by Trash Dog. I don't know. So what I'll probably do is I'll play one at the 15-minute mark, and then I'll probably play the other one like towards the end of the show. Spooky's very talented indeed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anybody want to pop up? You can pop on up. Link should be in the chat, pinned to the top of the chat. If it's not, if you don't want to come up, that's all good too. Good morning, squirrels. Glitter world. Good to see you. Squirrels world. I saw you were in a new house. Now you got all moved in. Good to hear. Good to see. Mr. Goldmane, Jeremiah, one of the co-hosts of Square Circle's Shenanigans in the house. Also former BrainJerk eating champion. And this Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, word is on the street, there's going to be an eating competition. Downtown Monroe. Mr. Goldmane, of course, as you know, is in it. I can't believe I forgot to share this thing. Oh, I heard a beep. Donuts in the house. Oh, shoot. There we go. What up?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Oh, it's great over here.
You guys should come on down to Sugar Donuts. Get your donuts and coffee.
So,
ice cream, too.
Do you guys serve tea?
Yes, we serve hot tea.
So you're a coffee guy or a tea guy?
Me, I'm personally a coffee guy.
I'm a tea guy myself. I'll drink some coffee, but I love some tea. Them donuts are top tier, Jeremiah says. Good morning, Annie. Hell yeah. So one of my favorite things to do on this show since getting this green screen is just to travel the world in 4K. Because I can't do it. I'm too poor right now to do it in real life. You know, one of these days we're gonna travel the world. I want to see the Philippines first. That's like the first big spot. I want to see Australia. I want to come to Ireland, Scotland. There's some places that I don't really care to go to that most people would like to go to, like Paris, France. No thanks. I'm not really into it. I don't need to. I don't need to see the Eiffel Tower. I'm not really a structure / architecture type guy. Like, this is cool. That was sick. I'd go to Dubai probably just to see what it's like. I'd be going to places for the different culture, to be honest with you, not like this must be India. That's cool though. I'd go to India just to check out the stuff, but so July. Wow. Can you hear that ring when I talk, or is that just me? Because if you can, I'm changing mics. But anyways, July 10th is the blind dining. Anybody interested in knowing what blind dining is? We blindfold you, put you in a dark room, and then feed you food. You feed yourself, but we bring you food to eat. It's nothing sloppy. It's nothing you need a whole bunch of silverware for, and it's nothing that's going to be gross. I promise you. We're selling 60 seats. You guys will love that stuff. What up, Coach? Coach K in the house. He had a great show yesterday. Kicking it with Coach K. That might have been one of my favorite episodes of your podcast so far, Coach. If it's not the top one, it's top 2 of my favorite episodes of Kicking It with Coach K so far. Good job on that one. And if you haven't checked it out and watched it, definitely go do that. I highly recommend. 12. Oops. That's not supposed to happen. Had an ad going on, and now we're broke. Just broke. Coach K, for real though, great episode yesterday. Great episode. Well, okay. I was gonna say, might as well just jump in, huh? But that's what I'll do. What I'm gonna do right now, what's it? Is something that we used to do in the beginning of Light It Up, and that everybody loved. Everybody loved it, and the only reason I stopped is because it became hard to show music that because it was copyrighted, right? So today we're gonna bring back the spotlight. So that doesn't mean that it's only music. So I'll spotlight music, I'll spotlight rappers, I'll spotlight actors, I'll spotlight photographers. We're spotlighting Spooky, who's a videographer, right? If I plan on doing Derek Miller, D Mills, number 5 boxer in the country right now. So Coach K is gonna get one down the road. Jeremiah is gonna get one down the road. Anybody doing stuff, Glitter World, like anybody that's been here from the beginning knows what about the spotlight. And I think it's time for it to come back. So that being said, this isn't the look I want. There it is. So we're gonna be spotlighting right now. We will spotlight Spooky, because who better to bring for the comeback of Spotlight? Spooky does not only does he do film and music and all those things that I mentioned in the beginning of the show, but he also co-hosts our show Pillar Talk. And honestly, he is a great addition in every way, every single way, whether it's Pillar Talk or you need something done, Spooky's the man. Let's go. Love Spooky. So let me back up real quick, and I want to show you Spooky's actual Facebook. This is weird. So check this out. I don't know why it looks like this. I have no idea why it looks like this. Hang on. Let me try to fix it. Maybe I got to bring it into here. Cover up that. I don't know what's going on, guys. It's not letting me, but so basically, I don't know why. I have no idea why. What up? What up?
What up? What up?
I don't know why my it's listed this way, but when I was looking at this earlier, it was in the normal YouTube format, and now it won't let me go to the normal YouTube format. It's stuck in single mode. But I'm gonna scroll real quick, and these are all music videos that Spooky has shot within this year. I'm talking hundreds of music videos Spooky has filmed on top of our stuff for Taste Of, on top of Dudes Talking Wrestling, on top of Pillar Talk, on top of the movie he's making. Like, this guy is nonstop. I don't know how he does so much all the time. And we're still scrolling, and we're still within this year of his music videos. I haven't stopped scrolling. Oh, right there. 2 years ago. So right here, from here up, and I'm going to scroll back up because the video I want is towards the top. And then we're going to play that video. What you up to, Twisted?
Oh man, just hump day stuff and fucking around in the garden a little bit. And I was like, shit, BrainJerk's on.
Hell yeah. Nice out. It's a little chilly, which is perfect for me.
Do you guys see that red moon?
Yeah, I did. My Facebook was blown up about that.
That shit was bright fucking red, dude. I didn't get to see it. It's below the tree line, which makes no sense if you follow the moon and the sun. But sun's super high and the moon's super low. It's weird.
Boom. All right, so this is Spooky Films production. Like he made the music video, and then the artist today is Rico Baby. So this video is a couple minutes long. Not these guys. He performed a couple Saturdays ago at Amaya.
Amaya. No sound.
What? See what I mean? What the heck? Last week it worked. Maybe it's this. See, that's what's irritating now. No sound. Let's try this. Okay, let's. No sound.
It's weird.
This is why we stopped. This is why we stopped the spotlight.
Yeah.
And I don't understand because last week we tested this out, remember?
A little bit. Yeah. Put it on the green screen behind you. Maybe it'll work. No?
Right. Let's try that.
It's weird, man. I hate when sound shit fucks up. Especially when you play the whole thing and nothing happened. You're like, oh, what? Ah.
Morning, Josh.
Good morning. All right, let's try.
Morning, everybody.
Jeremiah Goldman, what up, man? What up, twin? Glitter World, Devin, N.E.N., BrainJerk, Slaughterback. I said the D first afterwards. That shit's weird. It looks cool behind you, though.
I don't know what the deal is.
This video give people those seizures. You got to have a disclaimer.
The video's cool.
Yeah. Not for the people who have that seizure shit, you know. I forget what it's called. It's like eye seizure or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think it's dizziness, equilibrium dizziness from your glasses.
Maybe it might be.
I keep messing with this while we're live and hanging out.
Yeah, it works for me all the time now. I don't even have to think about it, but sometimes it don't.
Because last week we did this, and I was like, "Oh, can you hear that?" And you're like, "Not really." And then I pulled it up like this, and we could hear it. But now today it's not that way.
Were you able to share? I don't know if you're on StreamYards, but there's like a little box that make sure you check audio. The sound with it when you share. That hung us up a couple of times.
Yeah, it's on the share screen right down by the bottom. It says share, but you first have to check this little tiny box.
All right, I'm gonna try that.
I forgot about that. I would have thought Josh would have known that shit.
Yeah, that's already. Yep, that's
Tony Lane's Pizza. What up? We've come down there.
Try again.
Lane's Pizza.
Pull it back up.
We really like this Eevee Mux because you could actually create a like.
There you go.
There you
go. All right, so this is Spooky Films. The artist is Rico Baby.
Rico Baby. These guys have songs about it.
I've been overthinking lately, baby. Tell me how you feel. Whoa, I can't get no sleep. I'm up all night. I'm popping Tesla pills. Whoa, ain't mean to let you. Just try to keep it real. Whoa, sipping on this journal, asking why that's the way I feel. SOS, just got caught up with another bitch. What a mess. No, I'm toxic, but you love this shit. Pop 2X. If I pop one, it won't do the trick. Watch where you be stepping, I'll be rocking out in Rick. Louis Jack with Mary's on. She tell me this favorite song. Fear God with Balenciaga. Got your bitch in a Gucci thong. Out of the pop, I'm out there rocking, now I'm rolling stone. And your bitch just told me she don't like it cause you too controlling. Let it take control. I'm in my own zone, yeah. You know how it goes, yeah. Once I pop this ass, I got these bitches just like, whoa, whoa. I've been overthinking lately, baby, tell me how you feel. Whoa, I can't get no sleep, I'm up all night, I'm popping Tesla pills. Whoa, ain't mean to let you down, but baby, I just try to keep it real. Whoa, sipping on this joint, no asking why, that's the way I heal.
That's cool.
Oh, can you still hear it?
Yeah. Oh, the whole.
Did you finally get it?
The whole time.
No, yeah, but look now. Now it's not here.
Yeah, I hear it. Whatever happened.
This is so loud.
It's hard to hear you now, though.
You're going in and out, but we can hear it now for sure.
Okay, so that means I pull it up. I can pull it on the green screen, but the sound is still on. So I'm not going to play that one yet. But
as long as you hit that share button, it should work. You know, wherever you put it, you just got to make sure you do the audio. That's weird forgetting that so many times. I'm like, God damn it! It's this stupid little thing.
Wait a minute. Can you tell me if you can hear it? It's playing now.
Yeah, Spooky's cool. I watched his interview on Pillar Talk. I think it was. That was cool. I was like, damn, that dude's doing it all.
All right.
He's still learning too, he said.
Yep.
He's still learning how to do all that shit. It's like, wow, dude.
All right.
I gave up. I like it's too hard. Oh yeah, you do.
There we go. Boom. Back to normal. Spooky's films, talented for sure. It's unbelievably believable. And then he films for different wrestling promotions too. Like, talk about taking advantage of every second. That dude does it.
He's doing everything. He said he was editing people's films that they got, like every piece of media art that he could get his hands on, even when he doesn't know it, he wants to learn. It was pretty cool. I watched the interview. It was dope.
Yep, that's real.
Says drive, determination.
So what have you guys been up to since last
year? You know, planting the stuff in the garden. It's been a full moon, as you guys should know, and we got everything out there, planted vegetables and marijuana. I still got a couple of plants, but I think I might do them in a raised pot or a fabric pot. I'm not sure yet, but we've just been doing that. We found some baby rabbits in the front yard, so we've been watching them and shit. Yeah,
nice.
Pretty cool. We didn't get to see the moon because it was fucking so low. Last night the moon was completely covered. All cloudy. So
I didn't even look up last night.
Oh man, Quebec's on fire. Lower Quebec's on fire. If you watch the satellite footage of Lower Quebec, it all caught on fire at the same time, which makes me think how California caught on fire last year. I think it was. They shot lasers from satellites, dude, and started burning the forest.
Isn't Michigan? There's Michigan on fire too.
Yeah, down in southeast of Grayling, which is below us, and that's what the haze has been from lately. That's exactly what they said the haze has been from for us. So that's wild.
A lot of it's burning.
Yeah, it didn't look too bad though. I saw the satellite footage of that too in Michigan. It looked like they kind of had it under control, but I don't know how, dude. There's nothing but trees up here and it's dry. You know what I mean? So,
well, and here's the deal. The world. Not the world. Let me rephrase that. The wilderness needs to burn in order to properly maintain itself. You know that. But a lot of people don't understand that. So some of these, they think the one in Michigan was started by just a regular fucking bonfire that someone had, campfire, and then it just spread and they couldn't put it out, and now it's fucking engulfed acres and acres and acres.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if that's the TikTok I saw. This dude walked out of his backyard and was like, well, the woods is on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that. Someone had a bonfire and a spark blew over or something like that, you know. But that's how it is right now. It's super dry in Michigan. I think we might have got rain last night because I actually see puddles outside. But like, dude, we haven't gotten shit. It's so dry here. All the grass is dead. I killed my grass purposely so I could easily dig it up. But
yep, super dry grass. We're not too bad, but we are dry down here. But it's, you know, that's summertime. We get all our rain when it's cool.
Dude, we usually are getting poured on in spring. Then June, it kind of starts slowing down a little bit for us up here. Like, we've reported 14 straight days of rain, dude. That's insane. You know, not now, not this year. This year it's been wild.
Very dry. Like, we definitely got all of our rain in April.
But
like, there's not been very much rain in April.
This is a great growing season, like I predicted. You just gotta keep up the water, and that sun's gonna do its job, not like last year or the year before, you know. Yeah, that's all we've been into though, just doing coffee and cannabis. One of our friends died, as you know. Partly cloudy, man, rest in peace. Partly cloudy 420, died of cancer. And you know, if any of you guys get sick, talk to your friends. Don't be a tough ass. Don't be hardcore. No one cares about how hard you are when you're in pain and shit. You know, tell your friends, speak up, say, hey man, I'm not feeling good, dude. Do you know anything? Have you heard anything? Can you help me? You know, and especially if you have cancer, come to the cannabis community, please. We have the cure. Lots of people have the cure for cancer. Did I say cannabis twice?
Well, and I know somebody that was actually going to have surgery this week for cancer. I ended up those RSOs. I gave them to him.
Good.
I didn't even get a chance to take one. I was like, you know what?
I'll send you some more.
I got something for you. Hang on. And I went and gave them to him.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Stage 4 cancer.
Cool. But
people are taking 5 milligrams of the FSO RSO full spectrum oil, and they're taking it for 6 months and curing their cancer. The most aggressive stage I've ever heard about took 7 months. No doctors, no knife, no chemo, no radiation, just the blood test. And they said, fuck you, I'm going home.
This person they said that they were diagnosed with 3 different types in the same day. Like 2 of them are non-fatal and 1 of them could be. You know, one of those situations.
It must have started and grown, and you know, all types of places simultaneously, I imagine.
And then they said they're going in for surgery this week, and if it didn't spread, he's all good. But
normally it spreads like a
it's a spreader.
Like
that's what we even talk about that being a cancer yourself, or somebody being a cancer in a community and just spreading negativity.
Yeah.
That's
it's like mycelium.
It sucks.
Yep. Whoop. Over here pushing buttons and popping screens up.
Yep.
But yeah, that's it was just like almost synchronicity coming from your show that you did this weekend and watching that and then hearing that from him yesterday. You know, it's like, oh, okay.
It's hard, and tell him if those things help him, we got lots more, dude. We'll help him out, you know, for sure. Because, you know, hearing Parley's story about the pain he was in and having to take those opiate drugs and shit, you know, any of us, we don't like that. Of course, we like to get high. That's our whole reason. But you know, we're healing each other and stuff, and those Narcans and all those oxycodones, those are. You feel like a drug addict. You feel like you're on drugs, like hardcore, like you're a waste of life. And that's
most people don't want to feel that way.
Exactly. We shouldn't be feeling like that. It should either help you and not get you high, or don't use it because it's not right for you. You should go on something else.
I got a stepbrother that was a Marine. And when he come back, he was having flashbacks and going off, chasing people that weren't there with his pistol. And like he was off the deep end. They threw him on meds. He became a zombie. He was kind of, I wouldn't say an alcoholic, but he was drinking a lot and he was taking these meds. And so it was making him go even crazier. And finally, I got him to start smoking weed. And I haven't talked to him in about 7-10 years now. But at that, before he left, he was off alcohol, off the pills, and only smoking and growing weed. And I loved that.
It will change your life, man. Josh. Oh, that's amazing to know that you've swayed somebody off the poison path for real. That's amazing. Yeah. Fucking.
See, they put me on martazepine and shit, and it was erasing my fucking mind, dude. I was like losing myself, and I was like, "Fuck these pills, dude." And I started taking less, and then finally, like, you know, when you get in to see your doctor, it's like a year later, and they're like, "What? No. This pill, when you take less, it's actually more." I'm like, "What? Why the fuck didn't you guys tell me? I'm trying to lower the dosage because I'm fucking zombified, dude. I go places. I don't even know why I went there. I don't even know how I got there. My car was in the parking lot. You know what I mean?" So, but I was smoking weed the whole time. I don't drink, but, you know, I'd stop those pills immediately. I was like, dude, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to, like, my mind is going away. Like the memories, you know, things, you know.
Yep. Honestly, I think what did it for him is that his dad came to the house one time and they got into it for no reason, and he gripped his dad up, was choking him, and he's like, "Son, let me go." And he let him go. And then it was like after that day, he started like, "Okay, tell me about this." He started researching, and
that's PTSD right there, dude, because it's fight or flight, and they'll choke you the fuck out. And that's the scary part about people with PTSD is, you know, everyone will tell you, don't push their buttons. Don't understand what they do and how they react, and don't fucking ignite them, dude. And then people will be like, "Oh, it's not my fault. It's their fault." Bullshit. It's your fault if we kill you. I'm just saying. It's a medical issue that people struggle with, like literally struggle with. And when they snap, you better run. It's a serious situation. It's super scary for the person who's doing it. Right. You know what I mean? Because they can't control it.
And like I said, there was multiple nights where he was chasing people in the backyard, in the woods, in the back with his pistol.
Oh, yeah.
Shooting
hand pistol or a real pistol?
It was his handgun. And it's like, man, dude, that's not healthy right there. We got to help you.
Yeah. Yep.
And the answer isn't always pills. It's usually not pills. That's just the easy way. That's just sit down, shut up.
Sit down and be a vegetable.
So I can honestly say I have pretty much been pill-free for the most part my whole life. The only pill I ever really took throughout my life was a birth control pill for a very long time. I took no pills before I found out that I had cancer. I took no pills even after I had all of my treatment. And I did go through the whole kit and caboodle with my treatment in Denver with cancer because, you know, I didn't do my own due diligence of research at the time. And I was just getting into the cannabis community on YouTube, and I didn't know enough about it yet. And plus it was very emergent. They rushed me through everything as quickly as possible. So I went through the chemo, I went through the radiation, and I went through 2 surgeries for breast cancer, in both boobies. And my surgeon was amazing. My team was amazing because I am here today alive,
and still
kicking with my boobies. But you know, I refused to take the medication that they wanted me to take afterwards. And not necessarily because it was going to make me a zombie, but because it was going to give me side effects that I didn't want. Like most of these side effects with these pills are going to give you something even more so detrimental to your health than what you're taking them in the first place. Like if you really read the fine print and listen to these all at the end of these commercials, they're talking about fatalities sometimes. Like, why are you putting yourself at this risk at this point? And you know, for a fact, if you're already taking this pill, you're probably taking another pill and another one and another one, and they're probably mixing up and not doing good for each other. I remember, actually, it was an interesting story. My ex-brother-in-law had his wife. They were not trying to have a baby. Okay, she was on birth control, and she ended up getting pregnant because the doctor, something was wrong with her brain too. She was kind of like, you know, not all there sometimes and all that jazz. So, but the doctor gave her something. I don't remember what it was, but it counteracted with her birth control and she got pregnant.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's like, oh, whoops. Like, hello. But just saying, like, things counteract and you can go way above and beyond that you even think with your symptoms, especially if you drink. And that's why, like, I haven't had an ounce of drink since 2019, since I found out I had cancer, because my cancer was hormonal and alcohol increases your hormones. So that's just not a good idea for me. But anyway, I digress. It's just, you know, just try to do your research on the most natural way to do things, because your body is not meant to take these poisons in. They kill you. They hurt you in the long run.
Night Train.
Okay, I'm off my pedestal.
Love you, Night Train.
Hell yeah.
One thing that I'm learning is a lot, if not all, cancers are caused by parasites.
They're what?
Parasites, either their waste or the parasite themselves. Not all, but most. What's up, Night Train?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Going on, Night Train?
E-founds. That's cool. I like that.
From my research, I've always thought that we are kind of born with these malicious cancer cells in our system. Like, and it just takes a certain thing to wake them up.
Well, they start putting it into us as soon as we're born. You know what I mean? Vaccinate.
Yeah, and it takes some sort of event that, you know, either they overgrow
all the antibiotics
or something happens and you know.
Look, he shaved. Holy shit.
Yeah, I chopped it off.
You look good, bro.
I was working at Pinkana for about 3 weeks, bro.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, dude, I was cultivator for 3 weeks over there. Fucking, when they decided that my views and their views of the company weren't the same and let me go.
Yeah, that's what you were talking about a few weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's what I said, though. I was trying to get into some business. You know, licenses are pretty cheap now. So I got all kinds of people that want to invest in shit. But I started looking into it and I was like, you could really lose your ass as a cultivator. And now pounds are only 1,000, probably going down.
It's huge. But
I'm like, I think it's hard. Go ahead, brother.
Pinkana's a huge place, but they're corporate fucking type shit. You know what I mean? They're fucking real fucking. Yeah, the security there is crazy for what. But yeah, it's, I don't know. Sounds like a whole bunch of bullshit, fucking this and that going on in there. I watched 7 people the week that I ended up losing my job. I watched 7 people get fired that were there for at least 3 years.
Wow.
Like the whole mom's room. They cleared the whole mom's room, fucking people. Everybody that was working mom's room, cleared them right out.
Did like something happen, or are they just cleaning?
They changed fucking grower, you know, how they're doing things.
Oh, like the whole.
Yeah. Wow.
Like I said, it's a bunch of bullshit.
It's easier to train someone to do a new way than it is to train someone that we just taught.
If you got too much knowledge of how certain things, this or that, they don't like it. If you got any input towards anything that's not there for you, you're out of there. That's pretty much what it comes down to, from what I hear.
You're so right on that. They want to mold.
I was at the bar with the entire cultivation crew when they called me on the phone and told me I was out of there. They were like, "What? Fuck, dude, we haven't had a workers like you. This and that."
Night Train. You might as
well. All like blown, dude.
Hey, they're like, "Yeah, Night Train, you're fired, and you might as well tell all your homies there too. They're fired." So I don't want to make sense. You
guys can just go home and don't come back.
So yeah, I was like, "Fuck it." I'm looking. So my fake urine should be in tomorrow. I had to order it online because you can't buy it at stores anymore. As of September, it's no longer available local. You have to order it online only for fake urine. Yep, the whole state, every fucking shop, head shop, everything, dude. Yep, I went to 3 different places checking, and nope.
What kind of job are you trying to get that drug test?
So it's driving, delivery driver bullshit.
You definitely
most places.
So the owner of the company that I'm looking to get into actually does gummies and weed and this and that himself. So his wife says, Just go get some fake urine. That's what the last two people we hired did.
Oh my God. So this is how you get into our company.
So it's a 1099 type thing. So I'll basically be working for myself, but subcontracted through this guy doing deliveries through Bay City, Midland, and all that kind of shit area.
That's wild. They make you piss test though.
But it's like 60,000 a year that this dude made last year fucking doing the shit. I'm like, fuck, driving around and the guy smokes too? Fuck. Okay. Time to get out of the fucking laboring type work, you know what I mean?
Oh, fuck.
That shit's tearing my body up a bit.
We're too old, man. Let them for the young bucks. We're supposed to be bosses by now. That's how we're supposed to go.
The shit we did in 3-4 years in the fucking army, most people don't do in a lifetime.
No, that's what I say.
To our bodies.
That's what I always say to people. I say, dude, I'm lazy as fucking. You know what? In 4 years, I've put more miles on my body than most of you will ever put in your lifetime or your kid's lifetime. Right. So I don't want to hear no bitching. I'm happy. I'm happy to sit on my fat ass.
I don't work any of these young fucking people any day. These kids don't know how to work no more, man.
Yeah.
They don't know what work is. We were brought up and reared up right. You know, you work hard and you get somewhere. No, these kids don't do that shit anymore.
Is our dads and grandpas said that about us.
Can't I just sit on the phone at a desk? Can't I just answer calls? No, because you're OCD and you don't know how to speak properly.
Right. The only fucking cannabis cultivation I would ever want to get involved in is a mom and pop shop where we grow it in the back, we cultivate it, we bring it in, or we trim it up and dry it, and we bring it to
the MedIQ. MedIQ's got a pretty good operation out of Linwood. It's kind of a small thing. It's not big, huge corporate or anything.
Yeah. Most places are corporate now, and you got to think about it in this light. We all think about cannabis selling a little bag here and there. When you get into millions of dollars, and everyone else's money is on the line, your investors are up your ass. Simply Wicked, what up?
Cheers, Simply Wicked.
Yeah, so your investors are up your ass to always be having.
Yeah, you got to produce this
and if they got to fire everybody, it ain't about you.
Hey, you said you could do this. It didn't happen. You're out of here.
Yep. They got no time for you, bro.
We can replace you just like we got you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, supposedly the guy that's in there right now over at Pink Canna is out of fucking Amsterdam or some shit.
Yeah.
The main guy trying to control the growth. So I guess they changed it over just a few months ago or whatever. They changed the grower, got rid of another guy and brought this guy in from Amsterdam. But
I mean,
the other guy was down out of Colorado area.
I'm gonna trust an Amsterdam fella.
Yeah,
they've been legally
all tattooed and everything else, dude. It's kind of crazy because like he doesn't have to wear fucking arm sleeves going in and checking shit, but everybody else does, and it's like they're just real. Yeah, their ethics aren't right anyway. I don't think so. It's not a big deal to me. It was cool working in there for a few weeks, so man, I got to see some shit.
Yeah,
hell of an operation
is tucked away, right?
when they built Pink Canna and got the permit to build that site over there, it's 136,000 square feet of grow. That's a big fucking
lot of motherfucking feet.
There's multiple greenhouses in there, like greenhouse rooms, indoor and outdoor hoop rooms and whatnot. Anyway, they didn't have enough power on the grid to power that place up, period.
Wow.
What?
They said it's going to take 2 years for us to be able to bring the power up to power your plant.
That's a little bit of an
Put in 3 fucking generators themselves. They produce 5 megawatts of fucking power for themselves, dude.
Dude, why don't they
megawatts?
Why don't they just put a fucking big ass windmill up in front of their place?
They got big old generator rooms.
A few square feet of solar farming. They got it made.
So basically, half the cannabis is diesel grown.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what their
generators are set off to the side of the place and everything. But yeah. I mean, everything's closed in, but they're still on the property. It's still blowing, yeah.
That's what they were saying about these electric cars. The power stations that charge these batteries up are powered by coal, burning coal.
How do you store battery power? The grid that it's going to take up is going to be 75% compared to the 14% of the grid that we take now.
Yeah.
To do electric, it's going to take 75% of our fucking grid.
It's crazy. So that's what they're saying. We're burning fossil fuels to power your electric cars.
Yeah. It's still going to be all the same thing. We're still going to have to produce all this shit in order to produce the power of this, that, or the other thing to do all that shit.
Can somebody answer me one question?
Yeah,
one question. Why are we the only species on the planet that pays money to live here?
Right.
Because we're the only species that has a brain that thinks that it's okay to charge people to live here.
Yeah, we're the only ones that go along with that capitalization of it. That's what it is, you know. It's fucking. I say it all the time. Simply, I'm like, there's no reason why we should pay for water or electricity on our planet. It's our planet.
No, not when we can create it ourselves.
Yeah,
not when we can create it ourselves.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to.
We're supposed to blame this on Adam. Simply,
that's what I'm saying. That's what's really fucked up about that. If you find a way.
Hey, as soon as they find out, I got my grow. As soon as they find out I'm powering my grow with water engines, they're gonna come and kill me. So it's all don't tell no one.
Whoopsies. Right.
Yeah, right.
That big trophy's building out there in the side yard over there, running off the ditch.
That's right.
That mill, you know.
You're not even allowed to use rainwater anymore. Like, what the fuck?
Cider mill off the front of his house.
They don't want you to use rainwater because it's poisoned.
Yeah,
right?
Rainwater
because of all the pollution they put into the air.
Yeah, they're putting too much shit in our air now for the rainwater to even be okay. It's kind of
isn't it like fucking moot since it's already in the air? You know what I mean? We're breathing that shit in every day.
Yeah. Every day.
We breathe it in every day.
Kind of moot. If you're going to use the acid rain, well, you've already been exposed to it by breathing it in. And I mean, come on, they're fucking with our water, our air.
I'm going to upload a video in there after my damn money already. Got a copyright claim on this darn video because the band was too good at the darn bike show. It Don't Come Easy was the song that caught it.
You can't do shit anymore.
Everyone
knows.
I bet I've already been hit for this episode just because I accidentally let a couple commercials play.
Yeah, I see the commercials in the background. You weren't skipping them, and So
yeah,
I'm into the conversation, and then all of a sudden, oh shit, there's an ad.
Yeah. If you guys are looking
getting real crazy about stuff right now too, man.
Yeah. Well, if you're looking for music to put on your videos and shit, it's no words. There's only one song with words, but it's original. And you can look up Coffee Music 420 on YouTube. He's got all copyright free, like 348 or something.
This is awesome. Just while I was walking through the bike show or whatever.
Oh shit.
The band that was there at the bike show was playing music. So it caught me. I was like, oh, it's in the background. I ain't worried. So it caught that. I'm like, nah, I ain't even gonna delete it out.
It's terrible. I've got things, funny enough, I've got things that are coming up on Facebook from when we did our Michiganja Misfits Grow Big or Go Home like a year and two ago. They're grabbing me now for shit. Yeah. Like this has been blocked.
Something claim changed, yeah.
Dude.
They change their algorithms all the time. That's why I stopped even trying on the YouTube. Because I was like, what? Everything we used to be able to do, now we can't do any of it. I'm like, this is stupid, dude. We're getting flagged for everything.
Yeah. Well, and they're going way back.
Yeah, they are. They're going. I got it the other day for like one from when we first started.
Yeah, it's kind of bullshit. It's like, look, if you're gonna make your rules change, then have them change from now on. Don't be fucking shit up back then. That wasn't in the rules back then, asshole.
I don't think if you're not getting paid,
switch them up whenever the fuck they want. That ain't cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's just it. You can get paid for it though. Like
you can get paid for it, but if you're not getting paid, that's true. Then it shouldn't matter. They shouldn't take your shit down.
Yeah,
if you're monetized and you're rules, then you got to follow their rules. Anything else, just let me post it.
I agree with that. Like, whatever. Yeah.
Well, honestly, for me, the only things that that YouTube is taken down was stuff like Polo Frost video that Sony owns that video, right? So stuff like that. If Sony owns it or there's another company, they'll make you take the whole video down. Same with on Facebook, it's Sony and I forget. There's someone else that these two companies like you can't even.
We don't get like fucking copyrights against us for putting like hashtag GoPro. You know what I mean? I'm surprised they don't give us copyright claims for that for pulling in extra because we're adding GoPro to our. You know what I mean?
I never got a strike, but I've
never had a strike for the GoPro
warnings.
Oh, I've had tons of strikes.
Yeah,
they copyright me, but they don't give me a strike.
Yeah, they're just claims.
He's had lots of strikes. I've had copyrights on my.
I've never had any strikes. Just claims. Almost everything I post is a claim.
Yeah,
I do get blocked on YouTube, or at least I used to when I used to do lives a lot, and I would have I had to change my whole live because I would play good music in the background. Shit, we'd all be able to jam to classic rock and this, that, and the others, and Stevie Nicks, whatever, good jams. And then they literally there was one point where they blocked, but they would just block the whole fucking, can't. Or there's some that are blocked in other countries, which is weird, but whatever. Yeah. And then there was one that I tried to appeal and take out the portion where the music was. And it was really funny because they did that and it took forever for them to process through it. But there was a whole song in the video that was completely muted and everything was muted in that whole space where that song was. And then they, it was reposted, but it was just serious. It's just kind of ridiculous.
There's a new law that they're trying to do towards all the different platforms and whatnot too, as far as discrimination and wording and this and that. So a whole bunch of different stuff's going to get knocked off when you're on live streams, I'm sure.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's cooler though. It's cool when you can do the live stream and then just delete it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you avoid all their
make it private.
Yeah, well,
you don't have to delete it. Just make it private. If you make it private, nobody else can get it, and then you still have it there for your viewing for yourself.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you make it private.
I'm always in the thought of
use it as storage.
If you're there and you get the knowledge when I spit it, you're lucky. You know what I'm saying?
Get it while you can, because it ain't gonna be here.
Yeah, I got a stream for my birthday one time. And I got totally trashed and they thought I died or something. They were calling, blowing up. I put that into private, man. Ain't nobody gonna want you to.
That's like D Nugs when he did this big ass dab of what is that shit? Diamonds, dude. And he straight, you watched him turn purple. His eyes rolled back his head. He drooled and slammed his face on the table and fell off his chair, dude. He dumped his diamonds all over the place.
He had just gotten them. He was
like a crackhead picking them through the carpet and shit.
Strange and Trippy did that. He took a hit off his fucking dab rig or whatever and dropped the pipe. Broke his rig.
Oh, yeah.
Without stream.
I have never ever. No, I'm sorry. There's one time, and I was in a car, and I was kind of slumped over in a car. So thankfully, I was in a safe situation. But there was only one time, I guess, where I took enough hits or a hit of something so potent that kind of really knocked me out.
Yeah,
I've never
been there.
I've never. Just the one time. And I think it was because I was drinking as well. It was a mix and we went out to smoke in the car and I went,
I know diamonds do take your breath away though. I took a big old rip of one.
Yeah, take your lungs right off you.
It was right here and I was like, and I swallowed a couple times and was like, bitch. And I could feel the rolling back in the head kind of thing. I was like, ooh, wow. But then when I blew it out, I was like, why do you guys like diamonds? I'm like, this shit didn't.
Time since I got into a dab sweat, I'll tell you what.
I'm not even that fucked up. I don't know. Maybe I had a different kind of diamond, but I like the full spectrum. I like the entourage effect. Mm-hmm. Diamond's too much like crack and it tastes like shit.
Well, it looks like crack.
They taste terrible, dude.
Why did we start making weed look like crack?
Always shit.
And it burns quick and
gone.
You're right. It doesn't taste good.
Oh, tastes terrible.
You're not wrong.
That's why
it's that immediate gratification that we want always.
Low temp.
Want the highest high as possible. And well, I guess diamonds will do it.
When I did diamonds, so I really didn't get. I mean, I took a big fucking hit enough to almost. I mean, the lesser man probably would have fucking passed out because I couldn't breathe for a few seconds. You know, I was like, "Come on, bitch, come on." You know, like. But I wasn't like it was one of those like while that was happening, I was like really high and shit. I had to focus. But when I blew it out, I was sitting there like, I swear I get higher off a joint. I swear. Like how the hell? And you know, if you do any amount of a diamond, you know, that's way more than a joint and worth of medicine. You know that, right? It's like concentrate, goddamn, it was probably like half ounce, an ounce.
I wonder if that's what it is though. It's like the one-hit wonder when you're doing
that's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. It's just like one done for however, maybe you're passed out, maybe you're done for a couple hours. I don't know, but just one and done.
Yeah.
Real quick. I don't know if I mean, I kind of like the occasional smoke, you know, the whole process.
She's lying to you because this has been sitting for about 10 minutes now.
Well, obviously, I'm high enough.
This is the good shit, though. Sorry.
The joints are my favorite.
Yeah, joints.
I love joints, but to be honest with you, as considering that I've smoked more joints here than I've, you know, in a cumulative amount of time, they smell like cigarettes. Like the house and the clothes and it because of the joint paper still burning that scent, it smells like cigarettes, and that part I don't like.
This house.
Other than that, I fucking love joints.
This house is straight Rastafarian, baby.
So if you're smoking your roaches, I've found those will smell like cigarettes for sure. Sometimes I know.
I think it depends on the paper. You know what I mean? It's why the cigarette smell. I realized that when I started to use papers, I was like, yo, it smells like cigarettes in here. Who the fuck's smoking in my house? But it's not. It's the joint paper, the same as the cigarette paper. Yeah. It's like tobacco might not even smell that bad. It's probably the fucking paper.
What do you use?
I use all different kinds. Right now, we got these Hempires. We use OCB. We use
our favorite though is OCB bamboo. That's the thinnest. You get the most like flavor from the weed. They're our favorite. They're natural, like they're not dyed white like you normally see. Those are my favorite. They're the smoothest. Like they are my favorite, but they're kind of hard to find in the king size.
We smoke the big dogs.
He always rolls the biggies. I can't roll the biggies. I do the little ones when he's sleeping and stuff. If I'm like walking around with my little itty bitty, you know.
I give her one of those tiny ones because I roll it and I'm like, how the fuck do people roll this fucking thing? And I'll roll them big and fat and I'll give it to her. And she'll be walking around with this thing all fucking day, bro. I'd be like, man, I'm on my like third fatty right now. And she's like, oh.
That's how I smoke. So it's like, I just, whenever
it goes out and 10, 20 minutes later, she'll light it back up and.
Pinky smoker. What can I say?
That's okay too.
That's funny. All right. We got a couple minutes left.
Hell yeah.
Pull this one down and put this one up.
Shout out to the sponsors. I was late and I probably missed that segment, but you guys freaking rock, dude. All the things that you guys do in all of your companies.
The sponsors are always posted.
Yep. They're all right here. I named them off in the beginning, but thanks to Amaya's Mint, Cannabis, 8 Mile Vodka, Monroe Sports Center, Lil Brown Jug, Lane's Pizza, Rhea, Monroe Nutrition. I've been sipping on this beautiful thing all morning.
Hell yeah.
Mugsy's and Nerdy Designs for all of our designs.
Love that. We want to see what they can do with some of our stuff.
Have you hit them up? Hit them up.
Not yet. We got to wait till we have some money or something.
I was going to say, we got to wait, but we have ideas and we're not like, he likes the really cool, crazy shit, and I know that he's gonna want to see.
I like the wild artwork. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, this up. Boom. We're gonna close the show with Trash Dog.
Trash dog.
Trash Dog. Curb Talk. This is a personal friend of mine. Great dude. Him and his wife are awesome people. They're very knowledgeable in their industries. It's
a metal trash dog.
Yeah, he did. He's a great dude, ain't he?
A couple times now.
Yep. So here's Trash Dog. Once this is over, we'll say goodbye and get out of here.
Hell yeah.
Hey, 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 okay, don't fall asleep about your body in the creek. Tie your hands behind your back and stop the gold out your teeth. Don't fall asleep about your body in the creek. Tie your hands behind your back and stop the gold out your teeth. Don't fall asleep about your body in the creek. Tie your hands behind your back and stop the gold out your teeth. Don't fall asleep about your body in the creek. Tie your hands behind your back and stop the gold out your teeth. Chains on my feet, flames surrounding me. I become the beast, so don't pray for me. I'm the great dragon, swallowing the stars from your heavens. 7 heads, 10 horns, blood red diadems. Take a look, I'm the monster you created. All the pain that you evaded, every trait that you hated. Got a coffin in a crypt, got a boot full of shit. I'ma wait for you to slit it, put the curve through your lip. Ego Bitcoin, Domini Potestatum, Domini Lumen, Domini Divitias. I will never repent for the life that I live. I would rather shake in the fire than swim. I was blessed with the curse that's been rotting with me. It's been spreading, it's spreading, it's spreading. Don't fall asleep about your body in the creek. Tie your hands behind your back and stop the gold out your teeth. Don't fall asleep about your body in the creek. Tie your hands behind your back and stop the gold out your teeth. Don't fall asleep about your body in the creek. Tie your hands behind your back and stop the gold out your teeth. Don't fall asleep about your body in the creek. Tie your hands behind your back and stop the gold out your teeth.
And this leads into the next video, which is to be continued. I cannot wait for his next video because it's
wow, that was wild.
That's it.
The video artist on that.
Cool.
That was cool.
Yeah,
Who did the video for it?
That guy looks very familiar for some reason too.
he pretty much does everything himself too. Like he's got a videographer that he's grown up with, so they're very in tune with each other.
Cool. That's cool.
But the next video is going to be so good. So
Yeah.
good.
That's
Right
so
on.
cool.
I like how he has it, like, you know, to be. That's kind of cool that to be continued. it blends in.
You saw the dark side, and you know that you see in the next video he's in a white robe now instead of a dark robe, black robe.
Wow.
Cool.
That reminds me of the Biggie and Tupac CDs back in the day when they did that shit like that. That was cool.
Yep.
Very
Yep. And like I said, that dude's great. He's so great, and it's funny because the music he plays, when you actually meet him in person, you're like, dude, this guy is awesome. He's not a Satan at all. You know what I mean? I've had people, because he dresses in all dark, and like the music that he puts out, I've had people be like, dude, why do you hang out with that dude? Doesn't he worship Satan? I was like, no. Like, what are you talking about? He's just a genuine dude. That's
just his style. Like me, all my favorite things are demons, dark, fucking twisted ass shit. I don't worship anything but myself.
He's not an evil dude, man.
Yeah.
Chill.
Too many people have the immediate
style.
perception and judge off of that just based off of what they see. Far too many people. And every one of us do it. Like, we are all guilty of it. If we see somebody out there, you know, for most of us, we do it less, and some of us, we do it more. But
I think if we didn't all grow up in a church setting, that we wouldn't have views like that. We would not recognize that that's people's style, and it's just something they're into.
We wouldn't see the difference so much. We've been bred almost and taught to see differences in people, and almost really make judgments on them right away based on.
Yeah, we're taught that even by if it's not your parents, it's the government.
It's everyone else.
Bless you.
Media and your teachers and whoever it is, you know, from very jump, they're trying to separate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, putting pressure on the follow their style and shit, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. So on that note, we gotta go, but don't judge, man.
Yeah.
Don't be judgmental. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Read
that fucking book.
Yeah. Just sit back and watch. You might find something you like, and if you don't like it, just go away. It doesn't matter.
So, go with your life.
7 o'clock tonight. Squared Circle Shenanigans is gonna have grimy Zach Thomas. He'll be it. I think he'll be up on the green screen today. Is what I'll do, but got to make sure we can hear him. So we'll see. We'll see how it looks, but that's the plan for tonight.
Cool.
7 o'clock start. Usually we're at 6, but we're going at 7 tonight.
What day and time is the Smoker and Friends? Because I came on there and I just
Thursdays. It says 4:20, but usually we don't go until 5. Yeah.
If I was younger in better shape, I'd be down there wrestling and fucking kicking some ass, dude, because that's what we did. I love that shit. I always am like, I wish I could go do that. I'm fucking broken, dude.
You two would appreciate this. We are starting a veterans podcast also. So
we're talking about
that. I don't know. Ryan's been doing the search for the most part on this, but we're looking for hosts. I think we have one guy that's interested, but I got to talk to him a little bit more. But that's what we're doing right now. And then we're going to put it out. It's going to be, the host is going to be a veteran. They're going to bring veterans on and tell stories and whatever. Me and him, we can't be the hosts of that. You know what I mean? We weren't in the military.
Yeah. That's cool.
Feel right.
That's super cool. Yeah, I'd like to hear tons of veteran stories. You know what I'm saying? And veterans. Those are the worst. You know, when I was we were in time of peace. We went to some conflict places around the world, but then right when I was getting out, that's when Iraq kicked back up in Afghanistan. All my fucking friends went to that shit, dude. I lost tons of fucking friends. And this one dude, he was like the heartthrob when we were growing up. Dude, I went to this party when I got out of the military. It was a few months later, maybe like a year later, and I was at this dude's party and shit. I'm like looking around, and all our friends are there, and I'm like talking to this dude the whole time. And I'm like, yo, so where's this guy at? Blah, blah, blah. And I forget the name and shit. It's been a long time. But I was like, where's dude at? And he's like, that's me. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. This dude was all fucked up, deformed, bro. And I was like, what? And he went in his room and got his high school picture. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? And he said a fucking dude threw a grenade inside their Hummer, dude, and blew up, and he jumped on it. You know what I'm saying? He jumped on it with his helmet, but it still blew the fuck up, blew his face. All the fuck, dude. I was like, but dude, that's when they had all the cameras. I watched the dude turn to pink mist. I saw the craziest shit on their video cameras because they would just put it up and start killing everybody, you know, blowing them up with all kinds of bombs and shit.
It's hard to find military people that like to talk about it too. That's the thing. They don't like to relive a lot of that shit.
I was just gonna say, that's the hard part about it. If finding
PTSD to them, man. It brings back shit.
To talk about these stories. Absolutely.
And see, what's really cool is we got strains to help. We got medicine to help. And that's what I'm really interested in. I want to hear these stories, and hopefully people come out with them. Maybe not some of those, because that's hard. For me, it's like watching a movie. I was like, wow, fucking crazy. Look at that shit. You know, but it's a real thing to kill somebody.
So my grandpa
this is what you call a long-time fan, brother. Look at that shit. That's a long-time Niners fan.
My grandpa was in World War II, and one time I got him to sit down and tell me a story, and I was young, so he's not gonna tell you the gruesome real shit that went on. But one of the stories he told me was he was in the Navy. So originally he went for the Air Force, but he's colorblind. So in taking the test, they told him why he failed. So he went to the Navy. He went to the Navy. They had the same test, and he knew the answer. So, so he went to the Navy
back then.
and he said they were out at sea, and so he had visited after the bombs. He visited these places, but when he said one of the scariest parts of the whole being in the military for him was when the Japanese would swoop down like sparrows. They weren't kamikazeing yet, but they eventually did. Yeah. There were a few that had done it, but it wasn't a widespread thing yet. So they would come down and they just, he said you could reach out and touch them. They were so close.
Oh,
wow.
Yep. He said there was those were the times. There was 3 times that happened, and he said he thought they were going to die every time that happened.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Oh my goodness.
That shit's scary, man. War is scary. That's why I quit. I'm like, fuck that. There's no need for war. Yeah. There's money, there's papers, you can give land.
All the shit they're doing it for right now is all the wrong reasons.
All the wrong reasons.
We were there to protect our land. We're not there to go take somebody else's away.
Yes.
We're not supposed to be overseas. We've got no defense here. It's all overseas. We've got more posts anywhere around the world than any other country. But yet we can't protect our own freaking land.
Yeah. All military should be here alone. Protecting our country, our borders, our land.
As protection, right? As protection, because we don't want them here controlling shit like they do everywhere else.
They'd be normal people. They go home, they go put their uniform on and go do their work on their base. The Coast Guard. Coast Guards are always here. The military is always here. You just don't know it.
Come on over to Bay City. You'll see it. They're all up and down Saginaw River.
Yeah, but I mean, they don't go and patrol, knock door to door. What do you guys
not like that, right?
But,
it's that time. Unfortunately, I can talk to you guys forever.
I know.
Okay, man. I'm gonna hit you
all
up.
Right, everybody. Till next time, we'll see you.
Love you guys.
Love
Peace
you all.
out.